Application development, requirement analysis and engineering. What is the main goal of requirement analysis? Understanding user needs and defining system requirements. Which of the following is not a type of requirement? Structural. What is a stakeholder in requirement engineering? An individual or group with interest in the system. Which document is created during the requirement analysis phase? Software requirement specification. What does SRS stand for in requirement engineering? Software requirement specification. What is the first step in requirement analysis? Requirement elicitation. Which technique is commonly used for requirement elicitation? Interviewing stakeholders. What is the purpose of prototyping in requirement analysis? To provide a working model for stakeholder feedback. Which of the following is not a requirement validation technique? System, system testing. What does functional requirements refers to? System behaviors and actions. What are non-functional requirements? Constraints on system design and operation. What does traceability in requirement engineering ensure? All requirements are linked to design and testing. Which tool is often used for managing requirements? Zero. What is requirement prioritization? Ranking requirements based on their importance and urgency. Which of these is an example of functional requirement? The system should have a login feature. What is requirement elicitation? Collecting requirements from stakeholders. Which of these is a non-functional requirement? The system should handle 10,000 concurrent users. What is a use case in requirement analysis? A description of a specific system interaction. What does requirement verification ensure? All of the above. Requirements meet user needs. Requirements are testable. Requirements are complete and consistent. Which of the following is not an elicitation technique? Unit testing. What is a feasibility study in requirement engineering? Evaluating if requirements are realistic and achievable. What is the purpose of requirements modeling? To create diagrams that represent requirements. What is scope creep in requirement analysis? Unexpected changes to system functionality. What does a requirement engineer not typically do? System test performance. What is a requirement baseline? The finalized set of requirements. What is requirement negotiation? Resolving conflicts among stakeholders about requirements. What is the purpose of context diagram? To represent the system boundary and interactions. What is the main focus of requirement engineering? Ensuring accurate and complete requirements. What is the difference between a user story and a use case? A use case is a scenario. A user story describes functionality. What is the purpose of requirement management? To handle changes and ensure traceability of requirements. Which of the following diagrams is used in requirement engineering? Use case diagram. What is the outcome of the requirement specification phase? Software requirement specification. What is a functional decomposition in requirement analysis? Breaking down complex functions into simpler ones. What is the significance of requirement traceability? It ensures design and testing cover all requirements. What is an example of a constraint in requirement analysis? The system must comply with GDPR. Which method is used to organize requirements in a hierarchical structure? Requirements tree. What does a gap analysis identify in requirement engineering? Missing requirements. Which of the following is an elicitation challenge? Conflicting stakeholder opinions. What is the purpose of the requirement verification phase? Ensuring requirements meet specified quality criteria. What is the outcome of requirement elicitation? Initial set of requirements. Which of the following best describes a use case? A specific interaction between a user and a system. Which stakeholders are most critical during requirement gathering? End users. What is the purpose of requirement validation? To ensure requirements meet user needs. What is the main focus of functional requirements? System behavior and features. Which tool is used to link requirements to design, testing and implementation? Requirement management tool. What is the role of prototyping in requirement elicitation? Validating requirements early. Which requirement is addressed in the early phase of requirement analysis? Business requirements. What is an advantage of iterative requirement analysis? Incorporates feedback progressively. What is the purpose of the feasibility study? Access technical and financial viability. What is the ultimate purpose of requirement engineering? To ensure a system meets its intended purpose.